Kia ora, it's midday. The hunt for missing Christchurch woman Yanfei Bao continues as the search widens again. And more legal problems for Donald Trump, the new federal charges the former president is now facing. And the man convicted of murdering New Zealand-born British police officer Matiu Ratana is sentenced to life in prison. The search for missing Christchurch woman Yanfei Bao has ramped up today, with more teams joining the operation.
Kia ora te iwi e haere ake nei I te Karere.
Because this is the right thing to do, you will do it well.
Ko te rehitatanga, kua puta I te kāwanatanga, kia mōhio pūa I tātou, a kāore e whakaitia ana te whakamahi I te tangata, hei tau reka reka, I roto I ngā ara tau hoko hoko.
That means you will remain in custody for the rest of your life.
Ko te whare here here, mō ake tonu atu, te whiu ki te tangata, nāna I mate ai a Matiu Ratana o te manatū pirihimana o Ingarangi I te tau 2020.
Our camps galore and we're ready to get out there and play.
Paku poto ake I te toru haora e toi ana ki te tākaro tuatahi a ngā rarau he hiriwa I te whakataetai ipu poitarawhiti o te ao. Ka whakawhiti a matawa atu tātou ki Afrika ki te tonga. Nō reira kei ngā pū kōrero o tēnā marae o tēnā whaitua tēnā koutou katoa. Kua whakarewa rehitatanga te kāwanatanga kia.
Tonight on One News, July is set to be the world's hottest month on record. The UN boss calls for radical action on climate change as President Biden announces steps in the US to deal with extreme heat. But are the measures just addressing the symptoms, not the causes? What's happening with Antarctic sea ice and why it's an important defence against warming. Plus, recognise the tune? American rapper and singer Lizzo visits Hobbiton as she wraps up her world tour. Kia ora, good evening. The era of global warming is over and global boiling has begun. That's how the head of the UN is describing the next phase of climate change as the Northern Hemisphere heatwave intensifies. Scientists are warning.
Tonight, the planet's no longer just warming, it's boiling. That's the stark warning from the UN boss as July shapes up to be the world's hottest month on record. How the government plans to crack down on modern-day slavery. We take a first look at the biggest exhibition of Aboriginal and Torres Strait Island art in Aotearoa. Kia ora, good evening. The era of global warming is over and global boiling has begun. That is how the head of the UN is describing the next phase of climate change as the Northern Hemisphere heatwave intensifies. Scientists are